All right, guys. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day today. We are back with some more of the State of Decay 2 Plate of Dismay mod. As you guys know, we kind of got settled in last episode. Been getting beat up here and there, but I feel like we're holding our own. We're kind of adjusting so far. But one of the things that we have to start doing is making some progress on play carts. Now, I haven't even touched the play cart. I do need to look at getting a new base. Curveballs have been kicking in. Right now, honestly, I feel like without curveballs, I'd be way further ahead in the playthrough. The curveballs have definitely set us back a little bit. Like right now, I would call in a red talon, but I can't because I have radio silence, so I can't use any radio. And then, you know, the curveballs have definitely been throwing us off a bit, for sure. But today, I wanted to look at potentially starting to work on these two play carts here so we can unlock this base. Once we get this base unlocked, we'll be able to do a lot more with our community. But right now, because we're in this other small little base, we're quite limited on what we can actually do. So we're going to gather some resources, put together some stuff. I was thinking about maybe looting a few buildings in this area, trying to build up, see if we can get a couple more energy drinks, maybe out the houses. As for resource-wise, dude, we're doing pretty good. We are doing quite well. I needed some materials for this. Last episode, we got this going, so my people will start getting healed. And then, yeah. So right now, let's head over to the over to Spencer's Mill, and we're gonna start looting a little bit. Which one of these guys has the...
I had this aunt who lived somewhere around here and fancied herself a survivalist.
Actually, we're going to do that.
I wonder if she made it this long.
We're going to do that. But again, I hope everybody's having a good day today. She is still tired, though, so it means we just swapped off her. Damn it. I don't even have any coffee. This guy got almost dead. All right, so never mind. We gotta stay with this survivor for a bit longer because she's still tired. Did you try Hell Is Us demo? No, I have not played that one, Travis. Never tried it. Never tried it. It's good to see you though, man. Hope you're having a good day, brother. Dusty, what's going on? Scylla Airborne. Paul. I hope you all having a good day. How you doing, Birdman? So yeah, so let's finish gearing up here. So we're gonna go ahead, grab some crossbow bolts, and we're gonna just work the area right on the perimeter there. Hope maybe that juggernaut will be gone today. There was a juggernaut hanging out at the little mechanic shop there. Do I think State of Decay 3 will be up to my standards? Yeah, of course. I've never played Frostpunk, Jez. Yeah, Frostpunk's actually a game I've never played. I was gonna play the second one. I was gonna play both of them, but just never got around to it. I know a lot of people said the second one kind of lost what the first one, like what made the first one special. Am I going to continue State of Decay 1 breakdown? I'm not exactly sure. I was kind of messing around with it. That was before I started playing State of Decay 2 again. I just needed something to play that night, and we hadn't played it in a while, so I kind of just threw it into rotation. But it wasn't with any intentions on like playing a ton of it. I just kind of wanted to mess around on some breakdown that night.
Sticking around here too long would not be smart.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if this juggernaut's still over here. It's kind of hanging out there for the whole last episode. Town actually looks pretty calm right now. Yeah, I've heard of Freelancer. I've never tried it though. Yeah, we can get in there. Juggernaut's gone. Farm up some plague samples. So yeah, today we are going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to be trying to mess around with some of these plague carts, see if we could soften the area up a little bit. Oh, nice. See if I can get a repair kit out of here.
Looks like nobody else is home. But with a plague cart around, that won't last. Why do I even get my hopes up?
So loot has been scarce for sure. I don't feel like it's so scarce though that we can like barely function. But it's definitely been pretty scarce than what we're even used to in normal lethal zone.
This could be a big help to us.
The main issue is the economy, like buying things from traders and other enclaves is very, very expensive. So it's kind of like you got to really take advantage of what's on the map or just get tons of influence. Should be a fuel ruck in here. Anime lover, what's going on? Welcome.
Nothing more to find here. Let's go.
We've hit the gun store. You know, we've actually gotten quite a few guns. We've got a couple shotguns, lever action rifle, crossbow. I did end up buying this handgun from an enclave group of survivors. Am I thinking about starting a new Witcher 3 playthrough before Witcher 4? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say no, because I do feel like it's been a long time since I played The Witcher 3, and it's one of my favorite games. I'll say this. There's a good chance that we'll at least try some Witcher 3 before Witcher 4 drops. Whether we'll play through a full series of it, that depends on you guys. But yeah, it's safe to say I'll probably play some Witcher 3. I mean, we can't play Witcher 3 and not play Gwent. That's like playing State of Decay and not shooting zombies. Like, that's wild. Okay. So, we can grab food out of here. Probably get some energy drinks out of here, too. I would like to push the truck up a bit further, but... Travis, bro, you need to leave, bro. You can't come in here disrespecting Gwent. You can't come in here disrespecting Gwent. Gwent is fucking fire, bro. The disrespect. Yeah, we could. Damn it. That's why I don't. You see, guys, here. This is why you don't drive. Damn it. Should have stuck to my freaking instincts. I always tell you guys, driving into plague territory is a foolish thing.
The network encourages us to inspire each other with our deeds and words. In my case, you should listen to what I do, rather than what I say. If you're counting on inspiring words from me to keep you going, you're pretty much screwed.
Does my shirt say Granny Puncher Academy? No. It doesn't say giving grannies that good sleep since 2019. Yeah, this is my merch shirt. I know I don't promote my merch a whole lot. I don't feel like I really promote my merch at all, but... Yeah, now we have to go after the plague cart. And it's the one we plan on going after anyways, so it's not a huge deal. But we do gotta be a little faster. This is the radio tower that's in question. All right, let's grab this food and stuff. We're gonna have to get the hell out of here.
Locked up tight.
Damn it, infesting horde already? The heart just woke up. Do I think a harder difficulty will come to State of Decay 3? What do you mean, long live? State of Decay has like 5 difficulties. And if you're asking, do I think the developers will make a difficulty harder than Lethal Zone? No. That's about the extent of
Anybody want to
difficult.
exterminate that infestation?
Feral?
Cloud smells nasty. Running out of fuel. Kill it, for real.
Most people can't even beat lethal. Like, less than 5% of the community that plays this game can even beat Lethal Zone. So no, I do not think the developers will put any development time to make a game mode for less than 5% of their player base. It just doesn't make sense. I wouldn't expect them to. That's what mods are for. Lethal Zone is a relatively decent challenge for most people. Even people like, you know, even when I play Lethal, if I crank curveballs up, still a decent challenge. It's not like I'm just like walking through it with my eyes closed. I still lose survivors. But there comes a certain point where people get good enough at a game where you just can't do anything about it. Like, you know what I mean? You just can't really counter the player. They're just very good. And yeah, Lethal Zone is more than difficult enough for the community. So no, I don't think they'll ever make a difficulty harder than that. Yeah, so that town turned into a shit show real quick. But yeah, State of Decay is already a very complex game too. There's a lot of, it's not even that the game's inherently difficult. There's just so many different systems that new players have to learn. And it is complicated. You know what I mean? It is definitely complicated for people to grasp. But it's like once you got it, once you understand all the systems, once you know how the game works, like, yeah, even Lethal Zone is not the hardest thing in the world. But yeah, like I said, less than 5% of the players can even beat Lethal Zone. I think it's like less than 20% have even beat Nightmare Zone. So I think the most common difficulties that are played are Dread and Standard. So yeah, I think they'll probably still do a harder difficulty, obviously, but yeah, harder than Lethal is crazy. Damn. So I think it would be really dumb of me to try and push with her at that play card right now, because she only has half of her health. Now, I wish I had a first aid kit. Like, that would be super clutch, but I don't. Trying to think around, where could we get a first aid kit? First aid kit. I mean, first aid kits are rare, period. Best chance of getting ones through an enclave. Looting them, generally, if you get lucky and get an ambulance spawn on your map, you can pull one out of an ambulance. But like pulling them out of loot? Yeah, most people, I remember when I was going on Twitch, kind of messing around with people, trolling people, like pretending to be like a noob at the game. I was talking with newer Twitch streamers like that are like really new to the game.
Hello to all the citizens of Trumbull Valley.
That's a
This is Lily Ritter
Ray
with the
Santos
network.
mission.
I'm reaching out because I'm worried about my friend Ray Santos. He hasn't been answering his radio, and I'm getting a little worried. I'm sure it's nothing, but I'd appreciate it if someone could check and make sure everything is okay.
Travis, can't trust anything you say anymore, brother. Yeah, you said Gwent sucks, dude, so we can't talk anymore. Until you apologize and take it back. I can't trust you. Yeah, you lost all your credibility, man. As soon as you said Gwent sucked, air it out, dude. We can't be friends. I can't be friends with terrorists, bro. It just is what it is. You got to understand. Like, you actually performed an act of terrorism right here on my channel. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know where I can pull a fucking first aid kit from, Chad. Like, hey, Travis, sometimes friends lie to friends, dude. It's better than being a terrorist. We're gonna have to wait. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just gonna kind of have to wait for this to kick in and do its thing. First aid kits, damn it, are on a rank 3, right? But I need medicine in order to get a level 3. Nah, I'm just busting your balls, Travis. It's all good, dude. We could do, I think there's a, yeah, medical help. So we could do emergency medicine. This shit is expensive. This would probably be my best chance. So for those of you guys that don't know, if you don't have a first aid kit and you really need to fix your people up right now, you can use this here, but this costs 3 medicine. I can respect that, Travis. Yeah, I can respect that, dude. So I think that's what we'll do then. Instead, we'll go around and gather a little bit more medicine, but we're going to heal her up. We're going to send her into the plague heart. We're just going to kind of go in and we're going to test the water, chat. That's our main thing. We got to test the water because I don't know what the plague heart difficulty is going to be like in this mod. I've never done it before. So this is going to be interesting to see kind of how they play. So we'll grab, I do got 2 beetle mallets. These are actually some of the best heavy weapons in the game.
Now that's
realistically, damage wise, they are super heavy though. We got some stamina items, thermite and
People seem
mollies.
really unhappy here lately.
We're gonna rock the, we'll rock a shotgun, some shells. I'll grab a little bit more 45. So this is about as fully loaded as I can get at the moment.
I'll be back before you miss me.
D, holy crap, how have you been? Almost 50 months is wild. Yeah, I've tried. I think I played Spec Ops: The Line like way back in the day. I think I tried it. I don't know if I ever beat it, but I think I tried it. Not on stream though. This was like before I was a content creator. All right, so
Hey, you mind sending a little help this way?
wish me luck, guys. This is gonna be a shit show. I can feel it. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll use emergency medicine. Boom. That full heals her. All right. Let me drop a save. Let me drop a save before we start. Now, I always tell people when this goes for any difficulty, not modded, not anything. If you're playing State of Decay, I feel like one of the big issues that players have when it comes to engaging play cards is for some reason they overcommit. It's like they think that once they start a heart, they have to finish it. Like, you don't. Realistically, like you could start a heart, you could do 2 phases worth of damage and then leave. Because the good thing is play cards remember the damage you do to them. So you could do 2 phases of damage, leave, re-equip, switch survivors, you know, and then come back with another survivor, boom, and finish it off. Like, or do another phase, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do every single phase all at once. Just whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you're equipped to do. If you're starting to take too much damage, you're starting to get overrun, just fucking get out of there. As for in this mod, I have no clue what this is going to be like, so we'll see. I'll show you guys the strat that I have here. No, I like Gwent because I love trading cards. I love trading card games. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, I absolutely love trading card games.
Excellent.
And Gwent is an amazing trading card game. There's so much complexity to it. Like, it's good.
I can't keep this up. Fire in the hole! I gotta catch my breath. And I'm out. One left. I need a break. Looks like we got a bloater.
So see how she just took damage, right? Or how she's gotten tired. We're not going to mess around with that, and we're going to bring her to the outpost and switch her out. So we got a phase. Because her stamina will actually just go down to 0, and that will be a very, very dangerous situation to be in with her. So not bad. First phase was definitely more health than normal. Plagueheart was a bit tankier than I'm used to, but wasn't bad. Not too bad. So now she's good to go. We're going to send her back in.
This has been nagging at me. Ah. That's a lot of stuff.
Andrew, I'm glad you're enjoying the channel, brother. So that was not too bad. Like I said, we were able to get in there, get an idea of what we're dealing with. Not a whole lot of spawns. Again, this is still early on, first plague heart, so really not too bad. I do want to grab 2 more firecrackers. And we'll grab some snacks for emergency stamina. Could use one of these too. Thing is if we can get into that room quietly, I could get almost a full phase of damage done before the zombies even know I'm there. But the issue is getting in there quietly. Infesting horde right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to so I'm gonna drop this boombox here. That should be in a good spot to lure the zombies over that way.
That nearby plague heart means there's no real security here. Ugh, I taste blood in my mouth.
Okay, so now how we do this, we'll activate that boombox. Now, any zombie that would come in, most of them should go to the boombox instead of the noise I'm making.
I'm knocking him down!
Oh, good grab, dude. Good fucking grab.
Not possible. Uh-oh, only one left. One left to go. Bladeheart is history. Stay clear of the cloud.
We just had to play the distraction game. Worked out quite well. Get this. Get a bunch of this stuff over to the outpost. Ooh, nice. Got a trench tool. I actually love the trench tool. It's one of my favorite melee weapons. Super solid.
No room for that.
All right, so we're gonna go drop some of this stuff in the truck. So we obviously still have this plague heart to contend with now because we just woke it up, but I don't know if this one will wake up this one. The only issue right now is stamina items. We don't have any more energy drinks. Yeah, so I used to do the same thing on the dark side mod because you have to kind of overload the zombies. Because you can get you can even use this tactic on like normal lethal too, but the issue is the zombies, ferals, all the stuff that starts to show up, they overwhelm you really fast. Becomes quite a lot to deal with, and what I do is I tend to use distraction items to kind of split the attention of the zombies. That way they're not all focusing on me alone. And as you guys can say, it makes it a lot more manageable. Let's see what we can get out of here. So I would like to get this other plague heart done too, but we definitely are going to need some stamina.
This came up empty.
I could do it with snacks, but it's going to be a way more dangerous and drawn out process.
Totally worthless.
This mod is the Plate of Dismay mod. I haven't seen any info on Subnautica 2 or anything like that, Chubbs. Yeah, I'm like really like, even it's so crazy because I play video games for a living, right? But I don't follow a lot of gaming news, like at all. The only games I really follow are games that I'm like crazy excited about, and even then I still don't follow them a ton.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might
Yeah, I haven't even seen a single video other than that announcement thing for Subnautica 2. I haven't seen anything else about the game. But if you guys want more information about the mod, I have the name of the mod and the breakdown, the link for the mod in the description, so you can go click on that. It'll bring you to the mod page. You can see all the info that the mod author has on there. Okay, so she got bit pretty good also. Swap her out.
This is seriously too heavy.
The one thing I will say about this mod is it definitely is... It's a tuned up version of Lethal Zone, for sure. But the good thing about it is it doesn't feel over-tuned. Because that's a lot of the times, like, people will think a good mod is just, like, making it so hard that it's not even fun. This does just feel like Lethal Zone, and he cranked up some of the knobs on it, you know, to kind of really make it like a Lethal Plus. It feels well-balanced, which is a good feeling. So that's kind of hard to come by sometimes in modding. So let me see if we can get both of these guys checked in here.
Myself checked out might not be a bad idea.
All right, so we're gonna go in town. We're gonna try to see if we could do a little bit of looting here, quietly. See if we can gather some stuff to push this other plague cart. We are gonna still have to deal with there being the infestation. So there's, oh my god, 3 fucking ferals in a... Yeah, I have curveballs enabled. That's nasty, guys. That's a nasty. That's infested. That's really infested, dude.
Hey, remember that little task I had you working on?
I really want to stay away from that building as much as we can. I'm almost half tempted to go loot in another... Oh, okay. So these guys are pressing. We're going to go eliminate this infesting horde before they get to their destination. Okay, I already got. I don't want to have to deal with them later in the building. It's gonna be way nastier. My people are healing now because I upgraded to a level 2, Sean. Yeah, I upgraded to a level 2 infirmary. So now they're getting a passive healing anyways. I did put my arrows away. It's all good. I don't have a melee weapon either. I just need to kind of separate the bloater from the horde, and then I can use the car to finish him up.
Looks like I'm empty.
Now we don't have to worry about it.
Better. Beats the alternative.
Healing up quick. That's what's up, man. Hoping the community will get good health now. So I've had to keep like rotating between like the 2 least injured people on my group. Where can we loot? Ooh, you know what? Let's go hit this top area. Yeah. I'm gonna throw a repair kit and some gat. Actually, for a repair kit, should we? No, we don't even got no smoke. We're good. I'm a little sus about the door not being on, but I don't want to use a whole repair kit right now. I have 4 though, but no, we're not gonna waste the whole repair kit right now. Let's make sure I grab a melee weapon this time. And my bolts. And one that I always thought that would be a cool thing. Like, yeah, you know, if your people survive blood plague enough, there's a small chance that they could gain blood plague survivor, like, or some kind of plague immunity. That'd be a really cool thing. So now that the heart's already awake, we can just drive through the area. There's the worst case scenario's already happened, you know. Hopefully we can get some good stuff out of this upper area here. Yeah, we hit those tents last episode, Paul. Yeah, this is the dinosaur base from Heartland. Damn, got tired already, man. Jesus Christ.
It's locked. Figures.
I mean, granted, I didn't let her fully sleep, so I get it. But man, my people seem to get tired quick. Been trying to beat this with curveballs. Died 6 times. Gonna try
Okay,
after a
time to put this
break.
place
It's all used to.
behind us.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know. People were saying initially that most people that play the mod don't play it with curveballs on. I don't know. I like the dynamic that the
Let's speed it
curveballs
before the
add
place
to the game,
collapses.
so that's why I didn't mind trying it with them on. I wasn't trying to like puff my chest or act like a fucking tough guy or anything like that. I thought it'd be genuinely interesting because I feel like what the curveballs bring to the game is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying this mod is easy by any means, but I do feel without curveballs, I would have a way less harder of a time. Like, I could probably just play my normal system, go through my survivor cycling, and then just kill all the plague hearts. Because me as I don't. You guys know I don't mind sacrificing survivors for plague heart. I'll literally just throw
might be
survivor after
useful.
survivor at the plague heart. They'll die. I'll just get more and just keep it moving, dude. It is what it is. And you can easily cycle your way through any difficulty if you just keep throwing them at. Fodder goes a long
Could be
way.
worse.
Needs a D12 dozer that can clear Rex off the road. Jeez.
This will slow me down.
A whole dozer? You know what I was thinking? Oh, none of these are outpost worthy anyways. Yeah. It's just temporary. Oh, that's what we were gonna do also, guys. We were gonna upgrade our command center. That's what we're gonna do next. That's what I was supposed to do before I fought that plague cart, realistically, was we were supposed to get materials, upgrade our command center, build a plague disruptor, and then go from there. But we guess we're not doing that anymore. Soy, how are the curveballs a
Can't
bad
everywhere be this
thing?
quiet.
The greatest thing about them, Soy, you can't say it's an L because I love curveballs. You might hate them, but you just turn them off. They're not forced on players whatsoever. So how is it an L? It's just an optional gameplay mechanic for people who do tend to enjoy it. Like if you don't like them, you just turn it off.
Place has been bled dry. Time to move on.
So that's kind of a weird take. Because pretty much what you just said is you think developers giving players choice in how they want to play their game is an L. I mean, you don't even got to pretend they don't exist. You could literally turn them off and then they won't exist.
alone at last. For now.
Oh no, no. Listen, so yeah, so don't mistake me saying I enjoy play curveballs with. There's not some of them that drive me up the motherfucking wall, dude. Because the black play card, like what you said, is a shitty situation, but that's an enjoyable situation for me. I actually would love that curveball, but turn on Bangernomics or Smoke Screen, bro, and I am not having fun anymore, dude. I think Bangernomics is the worst fucking curveball in the game, hands down. Like when I get that shit, I am mad, like actually upset. Black play cart, you know, fuel draining, damage, like that's, I could play around that. I could I could figure something out. Bangernomics, how long did that Bangernomics last the other day? Hour and a half? Hour and 40 minutes? Oh my God. I was so mad because you literally can't drive for like fucking 2 hours, dude. It was ridiculous. So we're doing okay, guys. We didn't really get the rucksacks I thought we would get out of this location. If I'm being honest, I thought we were going to be swimming in rucks. I thought both of these locations were like good food spots, but that was not it. Yo, oh my God, yeah. Heightened senses curveball too. You got to stay away from base. Like some of the curveballs are really, really frustratingly dangerous. The only one I would say is like, I wouldn't even say it's an L because it just kind of forces you not to drive, which
I do not want to know what makes plague territory
I don't think is inherently a bad thing. It just sucks when you're just like, you have a plan, like, okay, I want to do this, this, and this today. And then boom, you get hit with Bangernomics. You're just like, just throws a wrench into your plan, you know what I mean? But I'd say Bangernomics, in my opinion, is probably the worst curveball in the game. At least the Bangernomics that makes your car drive slow. Because there's one, you can get a combo where your cars don't drive slow. They just use a lot of gas or have a really hard time starting. Those ones are cool, but when your car like takes 10 minutes to like get up and going, oh, I can't stand it. So we're just going to bring all this stuff straight back to base because we've got all these different bags of resources. We're going to get those deposited. We did not make any progress at all on energy drinks, though. Chat, isn't there a meal over there in the UK that you guys eat that's like bangers and mash or something like that? Isn't there like something that you guys eat that's called bangers and something? Oh shit. Who was that?
We're gonna regret that when we need their help.
Echo Lab? Like bangers and mash. So that's actually a thing. Yeah, so we're gonna go
Yo, I'm back and alive. What's good?
when can you see me play Ark again? I mean, I've tried Ark a few times in the past, man, and yeah, like so many people ask, right? Like right now, you know, like people like Evil Chef's like, oh, you gonna play Ark again? And then I could be like, yeah, and then I start playing it, and then within 2 episodes, nobody's watching it anymore. It's like viewership will drop by 75%. So it's one of those games I don't understand because there seems to be so much hype, so many people asking me to play it. Then I play it and then nobody watches it. It's wild. Trying to really scrounge some stuff up, guys, to sell, and I don't have anything that I'm willing to really. I guess we could probably let off some of these chemicals and some of the
That's heavy.
ethanol. We'll let off some of this ethanol. Throw some baked beans. So bangers and mash is the food of the gods. Is it really good? No, Evil Chef has nothing to do with me never finishing it. How am I going to finish it if nobody's watching it? Like, it all starts because, you know, it all starts because nobody's watching. That's like making food for people to eat it, and then people stop showing up to eat it. Are you just going to continue making that food every day? No, you're just wasting your money. You're wasting your time, and that's what it's like. Imagine just every day waking up, going out, taking your time, making a meal for people to eat, and then nobody shows up. You're just like, why am I doing this? So then you stop doing it. You know what I mean? You can't be like, well, you know, you stop making the meals, so that's why nobody, like, people knew you were going to stop making the meals. And it's like, what? I wouldn't have stopped making them if people would have showed up. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's been something I've been trying to figure out. Because it started with Extinction, was the first time I ran into an issue where I was trying to do the full playthrough and people just started to stop showing up for the streams. And I was just like, damn, what the hell's going on? Paul, you're gonna have to send me a good bangers and mash recipe. Is it healthy though, or is it like loaded with like calories and fat and? All right, that's all I got, guys. Because it sounds too delicious to be healthy. I'd have to substitute most of the ingredients. Actually, we'll grab a repair kit. No, Eva, I appreciate that, man. You know, and I know there are some pretty dedicated viewers that actually really enjoy it. Our main thing is trying to find a good balance. You know what I mean? Trying to find a good balance to where the gameplay flows, but, you know, we're not sitting here, because Ark is a very grindy game. And it's hard to find, you know, okay, how can we make the playthrough go at a decent pace where I'm constantly making progress, you know, and not spending 20 hours breeding dinosaurs for a boss fight. You know what I mean? Still realistic, nobody wants to watch that. Some of you would, but most people don't want to watch that. You know what I mean? So it's like that I think that was our main issue we were having too, is just finding a good balance. Yeah, that's why I was trying to see how much, because I know the trader here does sell biochem. The only thing is, because of the map we're playing on, technically you don't need a biochem station, because you could just get the landmark outpost, which has the built-in biochem station like functionality. You can do scent block, you can do all that stuff right in the landmark outpost. But in order to clear out that landmark outpost, I'll have to go clear plague hearts and stuff like that. So I don't really know if it would even be worth buying realistically, because I could just get the landmark outpost. So I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure, I think in the base game, it's like 1,500 influence. For some, they're really expensive, so I don't even know how much it's going to cost here.
Hey there. Special delivery.
Some boombox, nice, some decent stuff.
You got something for me?
Okay.
Yeah, it's still 1,500. Okay, he didn't change the price on it. It was already expensive. I was like, yeah, 1,500 is crazy though. But I would do biochem not for the scent block. I would do it for the bloater gas grenades. Yeah, Victor, that's one of the issues with ARC is a lot of things that you have to do in the game, or not even just ARC specifically, but sometimes a lot of survival games. There's a lot of farming, grinding, and stuff like that that has to happen. And I tried to explain it to people before.
Sure, I guess so.
Most guys who make really good content on a lot of those really grindy games, $950 for the repeatable crossbow. I mean, it's good crossbow, ain't worth it. These bolts, though, only 30 influence. That is a steal, dude. I'm going to buy those. That is a good deal. A lot of the guys that make really good videos, really, really good content around those games, they make videos. You know what I mean? They make videos. So let's just say Syntac, for instance. He's going to go out and survive 100 days in ARC on the island map, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen those videos. His video will be an hour and a half long. He'll show you guys a 100-day survival challenge in an hour and a half. And it's jam-packed content. You know what I mean? Like it's very interesting. It flows very, very well. But I can promise you one thing. You're not watching Syntax sit there and chunk away at metal ore and fly back and forth with RGs for 16 to 20 hours. No, he shows you a full 100-day survival challenge in an hour and a half. You know what I mean? So where if I were to try to do that same exact survival challenge on my channel via live streams, it would probably take me 4 months, 5 months. And we're talking grind plus more grind plus more grind. We would never make it. We would never finish this. The people. I'd have 3 viewers by the end of it. Exactly, Lisa. And I don't have time to be sitting here grinding any game off camera. You know what I mean? If I got, and I told you guys that before, if a game requires me to go off camera, spend 6 to 8 hours just to make my next stream watchable, no, I'm just not going to play the game, dude. That's crazy.
Hey.
Let's get down to business.
Okay.
I'm just going to use this guy for influence. I was going to buy something, but what would we buy, chat? I don't want to buy this. It's too expensive, and biochem is out of my price range. There's nothing really that we want. Like, the crossbow would probably be the most valuable thing there because it's the repeating crossbow. But for 950 influence, just too much. But that does make me think we need to work on upgrading to get that landmark outpost. I'll probably be once we get our new basic here. That's going to be our next plague hearts. I'm happy about these bolts, though. That's good. So we're going to be moving to the trailer park base. So right now we're having to continuously battle this horde that wants to move in on our territory. The plague heart's going to keep pressing us. We gotta be proactive and make sure we don't let it settle in. I've played some Scum on the channel. Yeah, we've played some Scum. I just checked out update 1.0. I wasn't all that impressed with the update, if I'm being honest. Ooh. Damage to the vehicle than I wanted. Kind of unfortunate.
Dear God, I'm tired. I need a break.
Lost a lot of good people during Operation Drop. But that hasn't stopped our plans for establishing a new HQ at Crow Lake. Securing this location will allow us to take this war to the Zeds in a way we couldn't before.
Damn. A little upset about weather is so muggy. Havoc on our... Oh, fucking bangernomics, chat. Great. Might as well go over to our outpost. We're not really going to be able to drive like that, so I'd rather have my truck over there. That way we can at least be in an area we can operate. God damn it. So he's still a little injured. She still has blood plague. Gotta see how good is he though? He's got to be looking okay. Yeah, he's almost good. He's almost where we need him, chat. All right, we got to get him out of this outfit though. All right, buddy, you ready to join the crew? I'll give you a shark hoodie. Give you the Assassin's Creed. Bangernomics messes up your cars. All right, so we're gonna see what it did to my cars. Faulty battery, overheating engine. There goes the brakes. So I think overheating engine is the one that makes the car drive slow as shit. The battery one makes the cars take forever to start. Let's see. Vehicles are much slower to accelerate. Yeah, so this is the worst one. Faulty battery. It sucks, but like okay, especially if you're trying to like get away quick. You'll see like it's not too bad. Truck's moving.
Okay, I'm all better.
All right, so vehicles are still drivable. Maybe overheating engine wasn't the one I was thinking about. Get that put away. Rebar blade is nice. Hold on one sec, guys. All right, let's see here. Thought I had a water mod, 'cause that would be. I'm trying to think of what we could do right now to kind of make this whole situation work. We just kind of need to go around and do a little bit of loot and see if we can get lucky and find some stuff. There's a few things I need that we just don't have currently. Yeah, it's so nice out today here too, by the way. Freaking cooled right off. It's so beautiful. So beautiful outside. Oh. Weston, I appreciate you. For real, dude. All right, yeah. So we'll grab our bolts and yeah, we're just going to kind of go around the town here. Looting little things here and there. We'll go on foot, obviously. Actually, we could drive the car. We could drive the car to the corner. It'll be okay. I think. We got to get a repair kit on it, though. Armigel, thank you so much for the gifted. So the mod we are playing with is called the Plate of Dismay mod. Yeah, Ergonomics is active, but the car moves decently fast. So, see.
Better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
We might be getting close to
We may
enough.
want to thin out the infestations around here before things get worse.
The house I was about to go loot next to it now has a triple feral pack fucking infestation. Come on, dude. That's harsh.
It just made my day. Okay.
Yeah.
It's clear, but
So we woke up a plague card. We killed one so far. Still got to take care of the other one though. Yeah, it's going to be the new base over here. Now, this base does have problems, though. It has some really nasty horde pathing. I've actually community wiped twice in this base due to the horde pathing because the zombies come down this back road here and they just run into your base like consistently. It's terrible. And there's no place to put an outpost. Like, I think I might be able to put an outpost here, which could maybe help with horde pathing if I activate outpost traps. That might help. I don't know. We'd have to see. Horde right on the other side of one of those trailers.
That's
there.
pretty heavy.
Yeah, the headless mutation, Billy. Jason, yeah, that's a hell of a curveball too, man. You just gotta. Usually it takes somebody. Oh,
Calling
it's
this
like
one a bust.
about 10 seconds or so before they finally drop. Two hordes over here. Yeah. Loot's been horrible, dude. Can you permanently get rid of the plague zone in this game? Yeah, you just kill the plague hearts, J-Lock. Yep, you kill the plague hearts, and then once you've killed the plague heart, the zone goes away. Like as soon as I kill this will no longer be a plague zone anymore.
I need a rest.
Oh, Juggernaut, seriously? As you guys can see, we got a party near my car. We want them to not be near my car, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over on this back side here. I'm gonna deal with this screamer too.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, start, dude. What? Why did my guy get in the passenger seat? Fire.
Almost out of those. Can we keep this up? That was loud. That place is so packed. I think some of them might be load-bearing zombies.
This motherfucking ladder real quick, chat. Holy shit.
I gotta steer clear of these plague zombies for a while.
So we were good. For some reason, my character, you guys seen it? He literally went from the driver's seat to the passenger seat when I was trying to drive off. I don't know if my truck got destroyed. It didn't. Okay, so it's still operable. But this town is really fucking dangerous because everywhere there's just ferals. Like, non-stop fucking ferals. Got 10 bullets. Ted, what do we do? Those pharaohs are gonna sniff my ass out immediately. I was hoping that if we're just gonna wait. We'll wait it out. Barrels seem to be getting a little bit further away, which is good. Rooftop sniper support. I can't use my freaking radio because of that curveball. Yeah, we can't do anything with our radio. Wish I had that firecracker. We could get him away from the ladder. Seriously, just need him to walk away. Seriously, bro. Yeah, this is an L, dude. We're about to get fucking killed. The Juggernaut's one thing, man. It's the Pharaohs. We're not gonna be able to run. We don't have enough stamina. Right, we're just gonna have to risk it for the biscuit here. I jump this. Come on, please. Seriously. My car is way too far. Yeah, we're not making it back to the truck. That truck is L right now. Let's say we were gonna just kind of eat the drop and the damage to avoid the ferals, but big boy here is fuck it. Car by the building got no fuel in it though. Yeah, we gotta kill that damn plague heart, man. We gotta make this. To be honest, how many of you guys thought I was gonna die? Oh, I thought I was gonna die too, 100%. That's why I just wanted to know how. Like, I thought I was gonna die. For sure.
We got an infected juggernaut here.
We had so many ferals on us. No stamina. Juggernauts. It wasn't looking too good. Our truck is SOL. This guy is pretty banged up. We're gonna gear up with what we got, chat. What I'm thinking we can do, depending on the situation, is we're just gonna try to go in, phase the play cart, and get out. But we do have to recover the vehicle. So maybe I'll go on vehicle recovery op first, and then we'll go on play cart extermination because we got to get this town clear. It's just too much right now. It's too much right now. Whew. Might be able to just go over there for the play cart. We'll straighten the car situation out. Yeah, we'll go over there for the play cart. We'll figure the car out when we get there.
Can you get over here right now? We need help.
No, not happening, brother, man. Sorry, dude. All right, so we're about as geared as we can be for the heart right now. I'm definitely not going to be able to kill it. Ghost, thank you so much for this nap time. Had 4 teeth pulled yesterday. Oh, hey. Yeah, get some good sleep, man. Can always call. Nah, I can't call on a red talon, Brian. That was actually what I was going to do, but I can't because my I can't use any radio commands because of the curveball. All my radio commands are disabled. So that's why it's such a priority right now for us to clear this play cart so we can free up the damn map a little bit. Okay, so we, my friends, are going to have to go the long way around. We're going to have to cut down through the field. Going through here isn't happening.
I don't want to be near that bloater when it pops.
Semper Fi, New York, how you doing today, brother? Yeah, the game's got me in a little bit of a situation right now, so that's why we're kind of trying to figure things out, because it's like I have things I could do, but it's like you have to do this, this, and this before you can do this. So now we're kind of
Having a plague heart move in must really fuck up property values.
go down to the root of the problems, take out the root of the problems, and then we can start fixing things, working our way out of the hole. But yeah, it's a little messy right now. And that's what I was saying that's what I was saying earlier is, honestly, if it wasn't for the curveball system, I'd be able to counter everything this mod has thrown at me so far. If it wasn't for curveballs, I'd probably already have a base. We'd just kind of be cruising along. But it's the curveballs that are making it so it's just not like, oh yeah, I need a red talon, then I just go get one. Boom. Oh, I can do this by just building this outpost.
I do not want to let that screamer bring friends.
So we got to travel on this lower side here. We're going to come up around the back. That'll allow us to bypass all the infestations, the ferals and stuff. So we should be good here. These 3 zombies that are on this... I hope that's not the detached ferals from the fucking outpost. Or the infestation. They chased me pretty far through the town, so I don't think it's them. And the way they're moving doesn't seem feral-like. Our truck's okay. So in this house here, we go ahead and prep. What we want to do is we're going to want to draw the zombies away from the house. They don't just pool up here.
Last one left. Fire in the hole!
See if we can lure him out the house to the front.
How would I get this job again? Crap, this is heavy.
Okay, so clean face. See, all the zombies are going to kind of start to make their way back now. What we would want to do is we're going to want to set up another boombox, do the same exact thing. Wonder if we can get this truck back over to the outpost right now, though. What I'm thinking we could do is go
Last one left.
firecrackers over that way. Pull the horde. We should be able to get in our truck and get out. Oh, shit.
Looks like nobody else is home. With a play card around, that won't last. Running out of fuel. I should probably take a break before I fall over.
Hold on, guys. My dog is freaking out. Just trying to get the damn truck, guys. The issue is not having doors. We just got ripped out. Our stamina's down. I feel like we can get it though. We could recover it, dude. Like right there. So 1 out of 3 phases of the plague heart done right now.
Place looks empty. Let's go.
Game's got me stressing right now, chat. Need to clear out around the car to give me enough time to get in it, start it, and get the hell out of here.
The armor's gone. Almost out. Kill it. The wheel.
Don't. Check. Won't let me fucking get the truck, dude. It's like every time. Go in there now, there's a Pharaoh. Like, what? Leave me alone, dude. Let me get the fuck out of here. She's got no stamina. I think we might just go back on foot. She has not a whole lot of health, not a whole lot of stamina. Like right there, dude. Honestly, I need to come back with a crossbow. Crossbow would give me the best chance to clear the zombies out around the car. It's looking kind of clear right now, chat. Well, the thing is, Army guys, I wanted to get the truck fixed. That way when we come back for our next plague heart push, we have an escape route. Because right now, if I want to escape, we got to do it all on foot. And like, the truck's right fucking there, dude. How long do we have left on Bangernomics? I don't know. It's not gone, though.
The infestations are getting out of hand. Time to fix that.
We're out of here, chat. We're out of here, dude. Let me slurp one more noodle bowl. Fucking free and clear, baby.
I do not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad.
Come on. Told you guys. Told you. gave up on Dread Zone? No. When did I ever say that? Nah, dubious. I play a lot of games on my channel, dude. Yeah, we don't play one game exclusively. I actually seen an update to Dread Zone yesterday. And it was actually one of the things I was bitching and complaining about, which was the balance. And the devs actually addressed that day one. In the first patch they put out was to tune the spawn rates of the enemies and the accuracy of the human enemies. They literally nerfed all of it. So I was thinking about jumping in today and seeing if we could see a bit more of the game, because that's kind of what was holding us back from seeing more of the game, was the just super oppressive enemies. So we are going to make up a few more firecrackers. You guys can see these are kind of essential. Molotov. Get a repair kit on here. Do I ever get tired of playing video games? No, I mean, I love video games. There's times where I get tired of, like, the business side of the video games that I have to now deal with. Never video games themselves. It's like every day, you know, as I'm doing this, you know, you got to think about analytics. You got to think about performance. It's not just about the video games anymore. So it's like once you, like, as a hobby, you can just play whatever you want, do whatever you want. But sometimes you get frustrated and annoyed with, like, oh my God, like, you know, 'cause I always got to think about other things other than the video games. That kind of stuff gets tiring, but not to a point where it's like, I don't want to do it. It's just frustrating. You know, it's just frustrating. That's all it really comes down to. Because it's like, as you get bigger and it becomes your, you know, your job, your life, how you pay your bills, you know, you are considering a lot of stuff. You have to consider now a lot of more things that you would never even have batted an eye at. So I think that should be good, guys. But no, there has been a few games I was playing in the past that, when I was doing all those survival games, and then I told you guys I got burned out. Like, it was like around Pale World, and it was just like game after game. We were playing Ark all the fucking time. It was just like all these super grindy games. And there was times I woke up and I was just like,
Hi folks, Lily here. Twain asked me to say a few words. I just want to thank everyone, especially those who aren't here anymore. We keep going, even when we lose people who are important to us. The future we're building together, it has to go on. Don't let it die.
There was times where I would, like, wake up and I'd be getting ready for stream, and then I'd be thinking about the game. Like, say it was Ark that day I had to play, and I would be like, what do I got to do today? And then as soon as I would start thinking, I got to farm like 30,000 metal. I got to get a bunch of wood. I got to, you know, breed a couple of these dinos. I got to get eggs. And I would start thinking about everything I had to do. And I'd be like, I don't want to fucking do that today. Like, there was plenty of days that I had that where I would kind of think of what I had to play that day and what I had to do in the game. And it just felt like work. And that's the only thing about some of those survival games, Chaz. Some of those games feel like fucking work, dude. You're just like, I'm not looking forward to going to the office today and farming metal, baby. Like, it just wasn't fun. All right, truck's in good shape. What I think we'll do is we'll buzz through the town here, and I'll park kind of like down on this back side. There's like some wrecks here, and then we'll cut up through the trailer park. That way, if we have to egress, we can cut back down through here, get to the car, spin around, and get the hell out. Yeah, Twisted, it's good to be back and laid back with the super chat, dude. Spoiling us with State of Decay. Hey, I'm happy that you guys are enjoying it, though. You know, it's been a while. Wanted to make sure that when we did get back into it, it felt fresh. I gotta say, it's felt fresh so far. I've been enjoying it. Damn, we pulled that big horde off. That's good. That they were up near this house up here, which is part of the area we needed to kind of empty out a little bit anyways.
And this place is a bust.
So same strap. Come down here, we'll get the radio placed. See how there's zombies inside? That's why we're gonna kind of pre-throw the firecracker also to kind of lure them out.
Almost out of that.
There. And once we get closer to the back of the house, we're gonna throw that firecracker. Should draw everything over that way. Same, rinse and repeat, guys. Rinse and repeat.
Fire in the hole!
Couple guys who weren't happy about me being here.
Blood in my mouth. I gotta slow down.
Zombie's just gonna stand there and watch me. That's cool. Go. I got one more boombox for phase 3. The main issue now is getting them all back outside because now they're gonna all run to the play cart. Jam-packed in there. We could use the boombox over here also. It doesn't have to be right in the front. It's a good spot to pull them to here too.
Well, that's the last of those. Uh-oh, only one left. almost out of that. This Bladeheart is history. I think I'm feeling safer already.
Hold out just long enough. So this is going to be our new base here. We just need to get a recruit. I'm really hoping. Please. It's still in plague territory. Fuck. The radio tower. Right on the edge. The thing is all we need to do is recruit somebody now. We could recruit from this enclave. It's probably what we're gonna do anyways. It'll give us our 4th. And then we can claim this place here. Miguel, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Only thing better than Brian playing State of Decay.
Thanks to some hard work
Us getting to troll Brian while he plays State of Decay.
Much safer.
There it is. Miguel, you know I appreciate you. Now I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it, though. You know, it's always one of those things. You know, with this game, I was on the fence, like, oh, you know, are people gonna actually be excited? You know, or is it gonna just be like, oh, again? But it seems like so many people. I feel like we did a good job. We put enough time between it that, you know, between this and our last time playing, that it kind of feels fresh for everybody a little bit. Especially for me, you know, it definitely feels fresh. We got to get a new survivor, guys. So we're gonna head over. Recruit one of these guys. And then we're gonna move bases. We're gonna restructure our outpost. So I'm gonna pull this food outpost over to here. That way we can, I think we can do outpost traps here. I don't know. I think this one's too close to your base to do outpost traps. I don't remember, but I'm thinking we'll do this base here and then outpost here, and then we'll go from there. Let's just get it done. Yeah, I don't know. I think that infestation might be a visual glitch though, Priscilla, because there's no other play card that could make an infestation. Why am I not using rooftop sniper? Because I can't use my radio. And rooftop sniper is not good anyways. It's only 7.62 support. Sniper support is 50 cal sniper support. That's really good. Rooftop snipers, meh. It's okay. Normal sniper support, 1 shots ferals, 4 to 5 shots jugs. It's really super good. Bangernomics has ended. No, there's a curveball that's active that's blocking all of our radio signals. Gotta wait for that bloater smoke to clear out.
Come here for a sec.
Okay.
Come on, dude. What do you want now?
Okay, this is important. We seem to click. Want to make this a permanent thing?
Yeah, I still haven't looted out the heart yet. There was too many zombies. Because in Lethal Zone, when you kill the heart, the zombies don't die. They stay around. And there was just too many. Just trying to get out of there.
Yeah, try calling your friends now.
I strongly suggest nobody gets sick until we can resupply our meds.
Yeah, our meds are really low right now. Oh, Alex, please tell me something cool, because if not, I'm going to be pissed. I'm worried about these infestations. Could throw out. They look like powerhouse for zombies and mutate. Oh, no, dude. We're going to get hit with mutating zombies. Hopefully we don't get hit with heightened senses. Heightened senses is terror bad. Strange mutations, yeah. Damn. I didn't put old boy in the frickin' infirmary bed. It's all good though. He's got a lot of infection.
I'm all time to get some beauty rest, or even just rest.
I think I seen somebody in chat say it earlier too when I first dropped him in to put him into bed and I forgot.
Not bad.
But the area's clear blood plague now, so minus like ferals and stuff like that, we won't really have to worry too much about plague. How many samples are we up to right now? 24, chat. I don't got the medicine though. We could, but we don't need a plague cure. But we do have enough to make a plague cure if it came down to it. We are running really low on snacks too. Pretty much out of stamina items. All right, we're gonna trade with the Enclave before I break them down. See if there's anything else I want to give these boogers. Stated K2 for the first time? Oh my god, buck up. That's gonna be... I couldn't imagine being able to go back and play State of Decay for the first time. Okay, so we did get strange mutations. Oof. Zombies stink and drain stamina, deal higher damage, plague zombies drop lures. So that does fall into our AO, which kind of really sucks. It's super centralized. It's going to be in our base area too. The mutations aren't horrible. The stink and drain stamina just means we can't melee them. Radio silence, we can't do anything. I got to kill one more freaking plague cart.
I better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
Nice to see you're still kicking.
I think we can help each other out.
Okay.
Thinking about maybe buying a bag of materials, but I feel like we have plenty of material spots that we could still hit in town. Got a bag there we can get. Got a bag there we can get. Yeah, I feel like there's still plenty of loot left on the map. No reason for... Oh, that's going to infest. Where's that horde coming from? What? Hold on, guys. Let me... I want to see if that's actually a glitch or if it's legit. That would require there to be another play cart awake. Kai, how you doing? Okay, it was a glitch. Okay. So
We formalize this whole working together thing.
what happened was this probably, well, we had one probably break off and come over here, and then when this infests, it should look like this. Because what happens is the zombies can still break off and move and infest new buildings, but they're still going to eventually die off. Let me see. This one should, again, look like this when it infests. Yep, okay, so it's going to die off. Yep. That's all I had to make sure, because I seen the horde moving around, and I'm like, is that gonna... Is that coming from somewhere else? No, we don't have any other play cards. So it's withering. All of these should eventually disappear. No, the map entrance thing, Paul, I think that's only after you've killed all the play cards. So who are we recruiting?
Hey, how you been?
Utilities.
Hey, you.
Pharmacology. It's advanced chemistry, right?
Hey!
Chez. Is pharmacology advanced? No, is that medicine? Because I know you get surgery. I think it's advanced medicine,
See ya.
actually. I don't remember now.
Grats. You're still alive.
Is pharmacology advanced chemistry, right? Or is it no, because medicine is surgery, and what is the other one, Chad? What's the other one for medicine?
Hola, amigo.
It's
Mi
med-
casa, su casa.
I don't know. I'm confused. Pathology. That's the other one. Oh, okay.
Hello to all the
No, see, it fucked me up because it started with a P. They both started with a P. They both started with a P, so it had me fucked up in the head. I'm like, wait.
I'm reaching out because I'm worried about my friend.
Recycling. I might grab this recycler, dude. His health is dog shit, though.
He hasn't been answering his radio, and I'm getting a little worried. I'm sure it's nothing, but I'd appreciate it if someone could check and make sure everything is okay.
So I don't need advanced chemistry in any way, shape, or form. So I was thinking about grabbing this guy here
Hey,
for
amigo.
his recycling.
We don't have room for everybody, but you've got something special.
Now let's go claim that base. Fucking stinky zombies are all damn walking bloaters. Ooh, they're everywhere. Holy crap. A lot of these damn stinky zombies. I melee play card stole through the whole game.
Let's drop off some goodies with the neighbors.
Mainly because it's super meta, like damage-wise and resource-wise, super cost-effective. So it's really cost-effective early game, and that carries all the way through the game. But I'm pretty sure I've had playthroughs where I've meleeed 30 hearts.
Potential base here. Well, I see a giant mess, but also a potential base.
I'm so interested to see what unique places they turn into bases in State of Decay 3. Here it is. So yeah, this road back here is our problem road. Horde pathing is horrible here. That's one of my worst. That's one of the worst things about the base. I'm gonna try to remedy it a little bit. There's one thing you can do to kind of make it okay. It won't stop the problem for the most part, but it'll help. All right, so let's get stuff clearing real quick. So we get the beds fixed, get the toilets fixed, get the garbage clearing. Can't do yet. We got to get this command center upgraded.
You need to lay off the plague zombies for a while.
I'll be back.
What we'll start doing is you could take this car. Now you don't want to put it all the way up against the wall, because if you do that, what ends up happening is your car, you'll log in the next time and your car will be in a different position. You can't have the car physically touch the wall. So just have it so close enough to where the zombies can't fit, but far enough to where it won't reset your vehicle's location on login. Have any of you guys ever had that where you freaking had cars blocking your doors and then all of a sudden you logged out, logged back in, and they were in a different spot? If you're ever wondering why, that's why. Okay, so base is situated. We're just going to be working upgrades right now. What the hell is this? Oh, a friend. That's a mission. Okay. I'm going to check and see the shed up here. This is outside of the... might actually take a stroll up towards the Wilkerson's place, too.
Damn, it's locked. Should be a safe spot to rest for a few.
There.
I suppose we can do something with this. This will come in handy. I can barely lift this.
Okay, not bad. Food is getting a little sus now because the new recruit. Both of these. We do have this one large slot, which I think we're going to turn into a farm. Probably be my best bet for early game food. We could boost it with seeds, things like that. That's probably what we'll do with this slot here. Try to generate a little bit more food for the community, and then got to get our infirmary going.
Order has arrived.
Now the only thing is we gotta, once this gets built, we're gonna have to get actually we're gonna do
And we're all done here.
a kitchen. We're gonna get this going back up to level 2.
Y'all want to make some deals? Come on by. I'm gonna rest up a bit.
So we got a new wandering trader, which is a spare parts trader, which means we could buy some repair kits off them. Where are they? Not in a too nasty of an area. I might actually head up there and try to see if we can get a repair kit or two. Are you asking if I'm playing? No, we're just playing solo. I always play State of Decay solo. Co-op, in my opinion, makes the game a little too easy. This is our new recruit, Bryson. He's got a nice backpack too. Okay, so let's go into level 2. Kitchen's gonna get done. We're gonna upgrade command center. That's gonna give us shit, we need more materials, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely go get some more materials. Yeah, the co-op in State of Decay 2 is not the greatest, honestly, but that's actually one of the big things that they're working on in 3 is to make the co-op better. They actually got the same shared world program that Grounded 2 has. It's pretty cool. I'm wondering if I should use this right now, because obviously we need another outpost, but we don't need another outpost right now. So I'm thinking about saving the materials just so we can continue building in our base. Because we're going to need water. So I wanted to build a rain collector. And then give me a workshop. Get him in the plague bed. And then if we want to do a garden, we just need 13 materials. Okay, so we're going to head out and try to see if we can get some more materials really quick. Of course, all the places that I wanted to go. So we got this green garage here right in the center of town. I would like these infestations to kind of fizzle away. That would have helped big time. The trader also, I think, has materials too, but I don't really want to buy any, chat. Sell this cast making kit to him. Just parts. Yeah, materials trader has mats. Screw it. Damn, that was my last repair kit too.
Plague hearts makes my lungs burn.
Stay away from screamers so we don't set this heart off here. Goated, what's up, man?
Every day, we at Red Talent hear about people out there making a real difference. And I just know we're gonna win this fight.
Damn, I'm tired. Gonna run out of that soon.
Kids are out and about.
You finally decided to help me, lady?
How's it going?
Oh, my dude's making noise. Didn't need to make my house a tool base. I don't think it would make a good base though. A lot of upkeep. We can barely keep it up and running outside the apocalypse. Laid back, yeah, I appreciate you. How you doing today, dude? Ooh.
That shit's gonna slow me down.
Allie, what do you got for
I
us?
got a feeling you and me can do business.
One repair kit. Was thinking about getting the signal antenna too, but that's so expensive.
guys, I found a few things while I was out.
We'll keep everything else here. Din with the huge super chat, man. How you doing, dude? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, man. All right, so we cleared there. Man, these infestations take forever to wither away. So for food income, and what we're doing instead of an outpost, we're going to be building a farm. We just got to wait for this to get done. We're going to build a farm. It will generate actually more. We do that plus water. We're going to have a rain collector plus water plus seeds. We'll be able to churn out a good bit of food from this farm here. So that's going to be the goal. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I appreciate you again being here, dude.
Looks like this infestation bullshit is now yesterday's news.
Okay, nice. So there's some of them are starting to disappear. Yep. Hopefully that one disappears here soon. For medicine, we're doing okay right now, medicine-wise. There's still a couple places on the map we can go hit for meds.
All that work for this?
Yeah, we still got quite a few places we can still hit. A couple bathrooms scattered all across the map, especially up in up near the fairgrounds. There's quite a few meds up that way. Well, Catherine, I hope the videos have been useful to you. I don't have a gardener, no. Oh, the RoboCop DLC? Yeah, go ahead. I want to... we'll see how tomorrow goes. We're kind of... As you can see, like, the list of games have been super jam-packed. Don't really have a whole lot of room. Might go check out that blue tent over there. What is that?
No more of that. Not bad.
New backpack, another 8 slot. We needed that. Another crossbow, good bit of bolts. Bochan with the membership. Welcome, brother. Yeah, the mod is called Plate of Dismay. It takes Lethal Zone and tunes it up a ton in a whole bunch of different aspects. So we could sell this. Might even sell this secondary crossbow. I don't generally... you're not going to equip your people with crossbows, so there's really no reason to have multiple of them. That we could break it down for parts. So I don't know if it's going to sell for that much influence. We'll gas up, though. King DC, how you doing?
I'm fully recovered and feeling great.
It's where I believe Ray Santos's parents are buried. I wonder if they buried Alan over here too. Yeah, so there's Miguel Santos and Maria Santos. But yeah, I don't remember if they buried Alan over here in State of Decay 1. I know you don't know for sure, but when can we expect State of Decay 3 to start releasing info about development? I honestly couldn't say. For a multitude of reasons. So yeah, it kind of just depends. I mean, they've been really quiet
If I
through
take
this
out the
development
nearest plague
process.
heart, this should clear up.
And knowing Undead Labs, as they get closer and more comfortable with what they have, I know for a fact they'll start talking about it, guys. Yeah, that's the one thing I do know about Undead Labs. They like to work with the community. They like to talk with the community, give us updates and stuff. You know, they did it with State of Decay 2 all the way through. That's just how they do things. So once State of Decay 3 is where they want it to be, and you know, I'm pretty sure they got to get the thumbs up from higher ups before they can just go spilling the beans on stuff. So, but as for like a time frame, I could not tell you. Got a feral horde or just a feral?
Shit off.
The community's got some decent
You've heard
weapons.
many
So.
hands make light work, right? Well, work's pretty damn heavy right now.
Okay, so let's go ahead, get the farm building. Now we can finally make some freaking energy drinks, guys. 3 food? says pharmacology knowledge would decrease the cost. We're just gonna be snacking it up, chat. Gonna be using snacks, baby. Yeah, that was way expensive. So I'm gonna try to see if we can loot up this play cart now. Yeah, I did leave mine for the recycling. Recycling's nice though. It's what, +2 materials a day? Yeah. Or yeah, so we're doing all right, guys. We're getting some materials. We're getting some parts. 85 influence, like it's a good trait, man. It's solid. Pharmacology would have been nice though. Yeah, well, I got into it with somebody in the comments too, because people like to pretend like they know what the hell they're talking about, or like they truly understand game development and all this. Like you'll see it all the time, dude. And
Nothing in here worth squat.
I don't claim to know a whole lot. The only reason why I even know anything about State of Decay 3 is because I went to Undead Labs last year. You know, I've known the team. I know the guys and stuff like that. I'm under NDA and all this other shit.
Headshot that bloater.
But the thing about it is, when it comes to the development cycle of the game, I don't know exactly the details behind that. Just I don't. Like, you know what I mean? I've never really talked to them about it. So I don't know. I can't sit here and say I know exactly any issues they ran into along the way, but one of the things I do that I can kind of piece together, you know, if we just kind of look at the situation, and this was actually one of the things I wanted people to understand. So they announced State of Decay 3 in 2020, okay? And that's one of the arguments people, well, they announced it in 2020, so like what the fuck is taking them so long? It's been 5 years.
Excellent.
And I'm like, yeah, they announced it in 2020, but none of the developers wanted that announcement. Now, if people don't know, there used to be an old owner of Undead Labs. Philip Holt is the new, like, head owner of Undead Labs. He's the head honcho. There was another guy that used to own it. I forgot his name already. It was like freaking Matt something, or I don't remember what the hell his name was. But Undead Labs had a
Z's are still
a
closed.
previous owner for the game,
That's a lot of
and
around.
he didn't make very good decisions, put it that way. Ended up making some mistakes, and he's no longer the owner. Philip is now the owner, and he was kind of bringing State of Decay into a weird direction. It was a whole mess. If you guys remember the whole bullying thing and all the issues they were having in the workplace, stuff that happened a few years back, that was all due to the old owner of the studio. So they announced the game in 2020. All right. And I had somebody that tried to tell me that because the game was announced in 2020, that they were working on the game since 2018. Chat, there's people that literally think State of Decay 3 has been worked on since 2018. I want us to use our brains for 1 second. You ready for this? This is a super, super simple thing, chat. What year did State of Decay 2 release? I'm just waiting for people to say it in chat. Ooh. So we already got some answers in the chat. Yeah. State of Decay 2 released in 2018. All right, guys. The game released in 2018. So let's just use our brains for a second. How the fuck are they working on State of Decay 3 in 2018 when State of Decay 2 released and they didn't have enough time to even finish it? The game released, not finished. not feature complete. And then they spent the next, 3-4 years building up the game, right? So 2 years prior to the announcement of State of Decay 3, the team was nowhere near even being done with State of Decay 2. Okay. So they obviously, State of Decay 3 was not even a thought in their brain. They were trying to fix the game they had just released. All right. So let's skip forward to the year 2020 when the game was announced. The next day, the developers did a live stream. You could see it on their face. You could hear in their voice. They did not want that trailer to drop. The contents of the trailer, they were not happy with because it didn't line up with what State of Decay was, the whole zombie deer. Because even when I seen the zombie deer thing, I'm like, that's cool. I like the idea. But where does that even fall into the world of State of Decay? We've never even seen anything like this. Still a cool concept, still a cool idea. I thought maybe they had some ideas going forward. I got to learn more about what was happening in that situation. But yeah, so they announced it in 2020, right? Now, what was, if you guys remember, do you guys remember what update was released in 2021? It was an all hands on deck, huge update. They literally spent forever, the whole dev team working on this update. I'll just say it just so, but well, the Juggernaut edition was, so Juggernaut edition was being worked on, huge update. They introduced a new map. Okay. We got Providence Ridge, but then they also worked on Homecoming, which was the Trumbull Valley map, where they got all the new missions. They built a whole new map. All of this was done post State of Decay 3 announcement. Homecoming was all post State of Decay 3 announcement. So they were not working on State of Decay 3 because that was a all hands on deck situation when they built this map. They even said it. They had everybody, designers, map builders, artists, everything. They had freaking new voice lines that had to be done. All of that stuff was done post State of Decay 3 announcement. They weren't, so the whole team was not working on that. Then after Homecoming, we had big updates like the Heart Attack update, and they were coming out. They were releasing all of this stuff like updates. But then I think it was around Heart Attack, right after Heart Attack, is when you started to see the team start to dwindle down. They started talking about it during their live streams. You could kind of see this person left, this person left, this person left. And then it got down to a skeleton crew where there was only about 8 devs from State of Decay 2 that were still even doing State of Decay 2 stuff. That's when they had Lucy there. They had like Jeffrey. There was only a few of them that were still even working on 2. And that was around 2022 timeframe going into 2023. And that's when you've seen them finally fully cut from State of Decay 2. The whole team moved over to State of Decay 3. And that's when they hired Wushu Studios to kind of pick up the rest of the updates that we've seen through. So they didn't really start all hands on deck, full development team for State of Decay 3 from what I'm putting together until at least 2023 is when they were finally, okay, no more pre-production. Now we're boots on the ground, building an engine, creating assets, building the game was about 2023. So at the end of the day, that's why I tried telling people like State of Decay 3 has not been in development, like hands-on deck game being made as long as people think it has. And obviously some people, well, that's not our problem. They shouldn't have released the trailer so early. They didn't want to release the trailer that early. And even if they did, it was just an announcement trailer to let us know that there is going to be a State of Decay 3. That's all it was. So that's why I try to, explain this to people. Some people don't want to hear it. Some people don't want to use their brains and kind of line up the timelines. But yeah, the game has not been in development for as long as people think. And you got to think a lot of game development in the beginning is concept and paper. So you got artists drawing up, concept art, rating up a lot of ideas on things they want to see in the game and kind of coming up with that game plan. Once you have all your concept, once you have all your on paper production meetings and things like that, you got to figure out, hardware limitations, engine limitations, things like this. There's a lot of back end stuff that goes into play, and then they start developing the game. So they spent a lot of time, you know, obviously doing all of that, getting everything figured out. But at the same time, they were still trying to do things to State of Decay 2. So hopefully that clears up some of it for you guys that might be kind of confused on this timeline for State of Decay 3, because that's one of the things I see a lot of is people are like, well, they've been working on the game for 5 years. And I'm like, no, they haven't. They've been maybe working on the game for a little over 2 years, realistically. But hopefully that might answer some questions for you guys. Go. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, dude. They weren't doing nothing, Thug. That's what I meant. When State of Decay 3 was announced, the dev team was hard at work fixing State of Decay 3 or State of Decay 2. Yeah, the studio wasn't like, oh yeah, they're just sitting around watching, you know, State of Decay. No, they were actively still developing this game all the way up till 2023. So, yeah, it's not like they were just sitting there twiddling their thumbs watching the money from State of Decay 2 just roll in. You know what I mean? No, they were actively working to still fix this game because this game had tons of issues. Like tons and tons of issues that they had to clear up. Oz with the membership. Welcome to the fam. So you can't shoot through this fence. Barrel? No. No, I get what you're saying, Thug. I understand what you're saying. I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you. State of Decay 3 was not in development when State of Decay in 2019, 2018. I'm telling you it wasn't. That is something I know for a fact. That I am not speculating. The game was not in development in 2019 or 2018.
Yeah, still some deadheads around.
It's so weird. So it's like I'm being affected with the smoke, even though there is no zombies with smoke. A lot of people assume it was, Thug. Oh yeah, tons of people, man. Yeah, they think that the game, shit, they probably think the game's been in development since 2015. Like, oh yeah, there's tons of people that think the game has been in development for a long time. Yeah, my guy's reacting like he's being hurt by the smoke, even though we're not in the smoke. It's just some kind of bug. But I think one day we might get, I don't know if it'll be post-launch or before launch. I don't know if once Undead Lab starts talking about it, about State of Decay 3, if they'll kind of give us an idea of what their development cycle has looked like, because I know there's been a lot of questions among the community. Like people just, and it does create an environment where, you know, what if you don't tell people what's going on, people are just going to speculate, and people generally always will speculate worst case scenario. You know what I mean? People don't like to use their brain and think about like, oh, well, it could be this or it could, people generally just go to the bad stuff most of the time. So I do hope at some point Undead Labs does maybe communicate with the community, like what's happened, you know, why we haven't seen anything yet. Like that would be cool. Do I think they're going to do it? I don't know that. I think that kind of is up to Microsoft. I mean, if Microsoft wants them to do that, I don't know if they can just go ahead and be like, yeah, we ran into problems with this, and this. You know, I don't know how that works. Mod's been great, Devil. Yeah, we're making some good progress though. Right now we got settled into a new base. We're kind of just going around.
All that work for this?
Getting some looting done right now. Our food situation is a little sus. We could upgrade an outpost too. Oh, that's what I want to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move that outpost right now, actually. So that is outpost 2. We're going to move that tartan mart over to this location. But one of the biggest issues we're having right now with games, I seen it with the Cyberpunk update, blew my fucking mind. So obviously we all know Cyberpunk 2.3 update just dropped, and before the update went live,
Safe for now.
before the update went live over the past few months, people have been speculating so hard, chat, on what was going to be in the update. People are like, and I've seen people do it with State of Decay also. So what ends up happening is Undead Labs will be like, hey, we have new update 39 coming out, right? So people will start speculating what's going to be in the update. You'll see people, oh, dude, they're going to be adding a new city map. Watch, there's going to be a new city map coming in this update. Or, oh, dude, yo, they're going to be adding fucking, 20 new guns and a new freak in this update. Like you'll start seeing it. And all the devs won't say anything. They won't say it's going to be a huge update, will be a small update. They don't say anything. They just say there's going to be an update. But you start seeing the players start to speculate on what's going to be in the update. And generally people will overhype. Almost all updates get overhyped. And then the update will release and it will be something small. Like, oh, they added some new clothing and maybe a new car skin and a new bounty boker pack, and then people are like,
man.
what the and they flip out and they lose their mind, and then they trash the game in the update because they overhyped something and then the update didn't live up to their expectations. It's like, bro, that's your fucking fault, dude. Like, you're the one who speculated on what you wanted to be in the update. Just, you know what I mean? It just wasn't realistic. But I've seen it in the 5 years I've been doing this, guys. Oh my God, it's crazy how much people do that. They like self-hype and then blame it on the developers when the update doesn't live up to their expectations. Goated, thank you again for the super chat, man. And ATC, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate the real talk about what might be happening with State of Decay 3. Do you have any concerns about it? I don't. No. I don't have any concerns about the game. I wish I could talk more about it, ATC, but I don't. I like to. I don't ever want to risk saying something I'm not supposed to say. So that's why I kind of try to be really, really vague with what I talk about with State of Decay 3. And just kind of wait for the devs to either allow me to say stuff, or generally what you'll see is you'll see them say something first. Then once they start talking, then I can talk. But at the moment, like, it's not my place. I'm not allowed to talk about anything like that anyways. So But as for being worried about the game, no, I don't have any concerns with the game. I told you guys the other day, the only concern I would have realistically with State of Decay 3 is oh, it's gonna drop a lure. I forgot about those. Wow, those lures are wicked dangerous, dude. That's crazy. You see all the zombies that's calling in? Yeah, so we don't want to kill any plague zombies yet.
Go for the head!
But as I was saying before that happened, the only thing I was worried about that could realistically happen with State of Decay after this whole Microsoft fiasco that had me worried was due to all this bad press and money issues or whatever the hell is going on, do I think it's possible for State of Decay 3 to get pushed out before it's ready? I now think we live in a world where that is very possible. As much as I would hate to fucking see it, I wouldn't put that off the table. That would be my only worry, is if Undead Labs gets put into a position to where they kind of, it's like, no, you got to get it going. Like, put the fucking game out. Like, it is, like, that's the only thing I could see. No, I'm not wasting resources on outpost mines right now. We're chilling. Outpost mines are expensive. Floppy, what's up, brother? So I'm still waiting for the day before patch. Yo, dude, I still can't believe that game, man. That shit was wild. But yeah, as you can see, like, the community is not very patient anymore. And you can tell that, you know, Microsoft, Undead Labs, they're all feeling the pressure because every game show that goes by and they're not showcasing State of Decay 3, people are taking to Reddit. They're all starting to speculate. They're all starting to create these ideas of what they think's going on, and it creates bad press for a game. And we no longer live in a world where bad press is still press, or, you know, no, like, people kill games with bad reviews and bad press. Like, that's just how it is now. I've never seen so many games get killed before they even release. It's like most games nowadays, chat, you know what I mean? Like, they're dead on arrival. This is shit loot, man. But so they're going to get pressured from
I think I've seen everything there is to see here.
Microsoft and shareholders. They're going to, you know, they're going to get pressured in that area, and then on top of that, now they have players pressuring them. So it's like they're getting it from every angle. You know what I mean? And it's like once you start feeling that heat, and you're like, all right, we got to fucking do something. That's generally when you'll see a game get released too early. So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen. That's why I always ask people, hey, just be patient, let them cook. Oh, I agree. They should do updates. Oh, 100%. I mean, I think well, I don't know. I don't know. It's like this. kind of going around doing some looting right now, waiting for this to finish, guys. If any of you guys are wondering what we're doing, we're just kind of going around looting, chatting, waiting for this farm to finish so I can get it seeded. And hopefully we can gather some resources. This plague cart here will be my next target. So we can kind of get the whole town under wraps, and then we'll be in a good spot. But I do agree with, if you would have asked me 2 years ago, I agree with developer transparency. But let's be realistic. Like, the world is just... As soon as I seen that GTA 6 trailer drop, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watched the same trailer I did.
It's a plague screamer.
I thought that trailer was phenomenal. It got me so hyped for GTA 6. I was like, yo, this is crazy. The world looks awesome. Like, everything about that trailer was just awesome, in my opinion. I was super, super excited. But there was other people that thought the same thing. But then what happened? You started to see the hate train. People talking about, oh, GTA 6 is going to be bullshit. It's going to be terrible. Like, this trailer was garbage, blah, blah. And I'm like... Did they watch the same trailer I did? Because the trailer I watched looked fucking awesome. But then I'm sitting here, I'm like, nah, man, the world is cooked, dude. Like, that's it. Like, the whole gaming community, like, it's cooked. Like, it's done. Like, hate is just king now. Like... Like, if you could sit here and watch that damn GTA trailer and then come out talking shit about the game, like, what?
Yeah, I bet I'll be using this soon.
So at that point, that's where I knew, like, nah, this isn't a good place for us to be at right now. Impossible to please everyone, but it seems D1. I think the issue is nowadays, because that used to be the saying, like, you know, you can't make everybody happy. For some reason, it seems like nowadays, like, yo, you could barely make anybody happy. You know what I mean?
Nothing more to do here.
Where back in the day, it was like, yeah, you know, you can't make everybody happy, and it's just like, well, shit, we can't make anybody happy. It seems like it's like the happy people are the minority nowadays. But the one of the things, people don't understand how bad they're being farmed.
As long as that
like,
plague heart is
so
around,
many content
I can't
creators
really
are
secure
here
this
just
place.
farming people with the hate and shit. Guys, they're playing them like a fiddle because it's so easy to do hate content and just make millions of dollars. And then people sit here and blame, you know, the game companies that, you know, they're out here, you know, doing this, doing that for money. And I'm like, bro, you guys are getting farmed by these soulless content creators that are literally just spamming out hate content, making millions off of you right now. Millions. Oh. Double jug is crazy.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
We should be able to get in here, though. So, long story short, though, when it comes to Undead Labs being more transparent, I don't know if that would be necessarily a good thing. I think it would just give the hate train people a chance to lock onto the game and kind of do like an Assassin's Creed Shadows type of deal where they're just going to shit the game. It just gives them more time and more things that they could talk bad about and negative about and kind of try to drag the game down. Where I like to use the Oblivion remaster as a great example of how if you shadow drop something or you're super cryptic, you don't talk about it, and all of a sudden you just shadow drop it, you can outpace the haters because the excitement of your game releasing is going to get people on it like that. Boom, boom, boom. People are just going to go out and buy it and then people are going to be playing the game before the haters can even make their videos about it, you know, before the negative reviews can really start firing up. People are going to be buying the game. They're going to be playing it. And if the game is generally good, it will do all right, kind of like you've seen with Oblivion. If it's bad, people will still shit on it, you know. There's really no avoiding it. But yeah, you get into a situation now where it's like, are you better off just kind of like not saying anything and then just dropping it one day? That way you can kind of just outpace the haters. Oh, Reason, I agree, dude. I think GTA 6 is going to be a huge game, dude. It's going to be crazy, man. So loot is not great. Like, we're getting stuff, but it's not like anything major whatsoever. Yeah, game studios still do tons of testing. It's the problem with testing though is sample size. Most game studios, even some of the biggest game studios, when they have their internal QC teams, like even teams like Rockstar, they'll have thousands of people testing those games, pushing them, trying to, especially PC versions of them, they're trying to run them through all different types of hardware configurations and things like that. Because now no one PC is the same. Where on console, it's a little easier because a PlayStation 5 is a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? But yeah, they have their thousands of people that are testing these games, but a sample size test of thousands of people compared to a player-based test or playing of sometimes tens of millions of people, you're going to see a lot more issues start popping up. Things that certain combinations, because, you know, players like to break games. When I was working with or talking with Undead Labs, that was one of the things they said, you know, they released the game and then players literally just try to break it. Like, that's what they do. And then you got like certain scenarios that players will put the game through that they might not have tested because they didn't think of it, or that sequence of events just never happened to one of the thousands of testers. And out of millions of people, this one person might have done this one thing, you know, and boom, it broke the game, completely bricked it. So it is hard for them to test, you know, thousands of people to kind of sample out something for millions of people. You're always going to see more issues on the back end. This is fucking ridiculous shit. I ain't gonna lie. We got a minute 12 left on that. If I'm going to take down a juggernaut right now. Yeah, it says they're loaded with loot. I don't have anything to kill a juggernaut right now. Yeah, I like, even if I wanted to kill one, I don't have anything. I could sit there and like, oh, what's bad news? Reeks of gas. Oh my God, I hate this fucking. Okay, the good thing it's up there, and this one doesn't wake up the plague heart though. But we just, the whole top of that map is for the Zeds now. Yeah, it's for the zombies, chat. But yeah, I don't have anything I could even kill the juggernauts with. I do have this, I have that lever action, but I only have like 20 bullets for it. That's not going to be enough to kill juggernaut. Can't use the car anymore because I know in this mod, I seen it in the mod notes.
It's finished.
There we go.
I believe some thank
That
yous are in order.
you can't kill the zombies with the car anymore. So, or the juggernauts with the car. So this is the only infestation. For some reason, it keeps sticking around. It's like bugged or something. So we now got our kitchen, though. Let's get this going here. I don't have a good mod for it. Oh, we can't seed it without gardening. Is that why you guys were asking earlier if I had a gardener? Completely forgot. You can't use seeds unless you have a gardener. Yeah, we still got honey at home. Yeah, we got the bees.
You guys can't get rid of me that easily. What's next?
I see a lot of you guys asking about my shirt. Have you guys not seen my granny portrait? Like, we've had this shirt for like a year now. I know I know, guys, I don't do a good job promoting merch. Mainly because I don't want to stuff anything monetization wise down your guys' throat. So I avoid it. And I kind of just leave that up to you guys. And I do apologize if I'm so bad at promoting my merch that 90% of my viewers don't even know I have merch. Remember, guys, I'm a sellout, though. I'm a sellout. Huge sellout. All I care about is money. That's what they say about me. Trying to think of next moves here, Chad. This is two things I could do. All right, we can clear this plague cart, open up the town, clear this radio, secure this area, and then put in work to unlock this landmark outpost. I think, damn, 1,000 influence. You guys really had no idea I had merch? Yeah. Come on, guys. I'm a sellout, dude. Yeah, why? I mean, we could drag these juggernauts to the enclave. The only thing about that is juggernauts are actually the best freaks at killing enclaves. Pharaohs, they generally can kill pharaohs pretty easily, but juggernauts, I guarantee if I dragged those two juggernauts into that house, they would kill that enclave. They would be dead. Like dead. But our resources are starting to get a little low. We can get medicine out of here, but I do want to get this situation squared up. So we need food, guys. That's what we got to focus on. We got to get food. Boost our numbers up. Make some energy drinks. Kill that plague heart. Clear up this town. And we'll be in good shape. As for a gardener, we're gonna have to downsize a little bit, chat. So we need a downsize, chat. Unfortunately, Bryson here is gonna probably have to go. No, we're gonna have to kick out Bryson. Mainly because I can't afford to feed him right now. I already got the base, and I want a red talon. So Bryson's gonna have to go, chat. Right now, we just can't. But as you guys know, I don't just kick out survivors. We let them go out in a blaze of glory. So what we could do is we'll throw Bryson at this plague. We're just gonna have him kill plague hearts till he dies, chat. No bullshit. I'll give him some stamina items and a heavy weapon. And we're just gonna let him. We still gotta get the food though. We still gotta generate food. But yeah, Bryson's gonna. We're just gonna give him some heavy weapons and some stamina items and some heals, and just see how many plague hearts we can kill with him before he dies. This might be a freebie heart here, though. I know there are some freebie hearts out here in the field, but I think the mod author said he made the plague cloud bigger. So if he made the plague cloud bigger, there's a chance that it would be able to reach us. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll send Bryson over there to check it out. Bryson's our guy. He's got it. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send Bryson out once we get some food. Make some stamina items, and we're gonna try to really get a lot of this plague kind of pushed back. That's a juggernaut. Ooh, that's dangerous, dangerous. I don't like that. Let me see. Can you activate outpost traps on this outpost? Yes, we can. So it's actually not too bad, guys. 75 parts because we got chemist. It's a little cheaper. 75 parts, 3 ammo, and we can mine up that outpost. You guys can hear the mines going off.
I don't get why everybody's so fixated on the big reason for why zombies exist. It's not like knowing would make it easier to kill them, right?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely take the morale penalty. Usually morale penalty is way worth it. So I wonder if I could drag these juggernauts over here. Bryson's gonna put it to the test, chat. We're gonna try to see if we could drag the juggernauts into our outposts. Maybe we can kill them that way. How come yeah, I mean, I'd rather take the morale penalty, you know what I mean? Because at least then we get to, he goes out and we actually gain something from him. If we just kick him out, like, what are we getting from him? You know, morale penalty only lasts like an hour. My people will be a little say, oh, Bryson, but then, like, we killed a bunch of players.
That's it?
But put it this way. If Bryson kills a lot of play cards and is still kicking somehow, because I've had that happen, then maybe we'll keep him.
Damn, I'm tired.
God damn, that Juggernaut's fast as fuck.
Fucking plague zombies must think they own this town.
Juggernaut, come back, you dumbass bitch. What the fuck? I'm not making all this damn noise for my health. What about sending him to Legacy? What would be, there was no benefit to that though. Like, how is sending him to Legacy going to benefit this community? Now him going out killing 5 play cards before he dies, that's benefiting the community. You know what I mean?
I need a break.
Enclave's fucking land. Might be a good thing though, because I got like no stamina. Come on, big boy. Got samples, but nothing else. Trying to see if I can pull this other one off. Yeah, I killed one of them.
Gonna run out of that soon. Well, I'm empty now.
So yeah. Sayonara, bro. Yeah, so we can slowly but surely make the town safe. As you can see, we're putting in some work here. Town's already getting cleared up a bit. We just got to get this food. Hopefully this empties out. We'll be able to get the rest of the food out of there. I should be able to get food out of there. So that'd be 2 bags of food just right here in town. None of these houses are food houses, right? Nope. And then... we can hit the food stand here. That'd be 3 bags. get this here. It's 4. We can get a lot of food, guys. We can get at least 4 or 5 bags of food without really endangering ourselves. That will give us that huge push. We'll be able to make a bunch of items for stamina. And then we'll be able to send Bryson in to do his thing. Yeah, that dead survivor underground. Yeah, we could go over to Enclave. I got to swap him out, though, because we got to get him resting up if he's going to be ready for his push. Oh, we actually have 2 stimulants. Stims are really, really powerful. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, we got those from the other play cart. You get to get this Dillinger too. The only problem with this gun is it's full auto only. I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Find me a sick bed.
He's got to rest up. Is that another juggernaut? But yeah, I told you, juggernauts are really good at killing enclaves. So if there's ever an enclave on your map that you don't want there anymore, drag a juggy over to him.
Come on in if you want.
This guy had a cool hoodie on with a scarf and everything. Oh. I've never been. I'm not happy that he died, but I'm kind of happy that Chat 2 first aid kits is
Barely live this.
I never wish death upon anybody.
You having a good one?
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Alrighty.
Oh, they got food. No, we already got a plan though. We got a plan for food, Chad. We don't need to take theirs. Yeah, the infestation juggernauts. Yeah, those are the. There's one over here. Along with 2 fucking ferals. Good shit. Gotta do what we gotta do, chat. Now, armored zombies don't... At least there was a point in time with the outpost traps. I think it might have been during the beta where the outpost traps didn't kill armored zombies for whatever reason. They just stayed on fire infinitely. Yeah, they definitely died. They definitely died. The thing is here, we're trying to outrun 2 ferals and a juggernaut.
You know what? I really fucking love it here.
Thanks, you rock.
Homie is fast.
And we're down to the last one. We've got a blow.
There's still one more feral up here.
I need a breather.
Oh, so I dragged the juggernaut too far away. And it didn't count for the infestation anymore. Four bullets.
Now go for the head!
That's all of that. Gotta make sure it's dead.
Paid for these damn outpost traps. Gotta use them, guys. Gotta use them. We're definitely getting our money's worth out of the freaking the ammo that we spent. I don't know why this infestation just did not want to disappear. Should have withered, but
No room for that. If only I had room for it. Exhausted.
it wasn't part of the infestation. Is it the screamer over here? How? Shouldn't be. Was. Never seen one so far outside the infestation.
Clear, but I can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by. I better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
I think we might have already got the food rucksack out of this
that?
place.
Next
Yeah, no,
place?
of course. So we can produce food with boxes of seeds and ethanol. But it's only one. No, we got a pretty solid plan on how we're gonna boost our food up quick. Inventory is super packed though. I was trying to see if we could clear out that damn cell tower, but we got to get rid of the plague cart. I could train a guard. I'd have no survivors with the no. The fuck was that? I have no survivors with blank fifth though. Paul, my guys have fifths.
I have another task for you. Details forthcoming.
I feel like we're doing pretty damn good resource wise, realistically. Like actual items. Yeah, food and meds is a little punishing, but the one thing we also could do is upgrade one of our outposts, but I don't really generally do that until it's like way later in the game. But I do feel like we are starting to feel a little bit of food pressure because we're growing. Like if it wasn't for the extra survivor, we would have been fine. Realistically, it wouldn't have been too much. Yeah, 9mm pistol is a pretty good gun. PO7. I don't know if it's a 17 round mag though. But I do have a lot of 9mm. The only problem is the gun's really, really broken.
Calling this one a bust.
And it would cost me a lot of parts to fix it.
How about that? I made it back.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about getting what's the red talon there with the food trait? What is it called, chat? I forgot the name of it. My brain's farting. Somebody say the name of it, please. I'm fucking losing my mind. It's not gut packing. Gut packing. Yeah, gut packing is probably one I would aim for before I got forager. Yeah, gut packing is wicked good. So yeah, it's a 15 round mag. 15 round mag on that PO7, which is pretty good. That'd be 16 rounds because we had to carry one in the chamber. So 15 plus 1. We got 73 rounds of. I actually got a decent bit of 45 too, but we do have a lot of 9mm. But yeah, the gun's at 166 parts to repair. I only have 278. We can't afford it. We just can't afford it right now. I was thinking about breaking down this Dillinger for parts, but we're only going to get 13 parts out of it. So I think I'd rather sell it for influence than get 13 parts. Yeah, but Paul, I think with gut pack, you get +2 food a day just from gut packing, and I'll get knowledge of nutrition. So yeah, it's pretty solid. Because medicine, I'm not super worried about. Yeah, we'll send him over to grab that food real quick. Yeah, I was thinking about starting to break down some of the weapons I have in my. The thing is I didn't want to go ham on breaking stuff down if I don't know exactly what the economy of the game is going to be like. With the mod could change things up quite significantly to the point where I'm like, damn man, I wish I had this melee weapon, or guns and ammo are getting really, really tight. I need to start relying more on melee. As you guys can see right now, I'm mainly relying on the crossbow because it's a renewable ammo source compared to bullets. That repeating crossbow is starting to seem real nice right now.
Nice.
Yeah, the mod's only for Lethal Zone. I feel like a rebalance of Nightmare Zone. Like if you feel like Nightmare Zone's too easy for you, just play Lethal. Yeah, it's the problem with Lethal though. There's nothing above it. So if you're capped out at Lethal difficulty and you want something more challenging, there's nothing above it. You know what I mean? So I don't think if you want to rebalance Nightmare to be harder, yeah, you just play Lethal. Am I getting grounded early preview? Nah, Kevin, I don't. I rarely ever get that kind of stuff.
I found everything I'm gonna find.
There's a few studios that I've worked with that hook me up with early access, but it's few and far between. So there's one of the food rucks. Charles, I actually get asked that question all the time. It's generally people who are relatively either new to my channel or new to State of Decay gameplay on my channel. But the reason for those of you guys that might be wondering, why do I park my cars up against something? So in Lethal Zone and Nightmare Zone, but more specifically Lethal, the cars are very, very squishy. If a zombie jumps on the hood of your car, within 5 seconds or so, they'll have it smoking and potentially blowing up. It's very, very... If you get 2 or 3 zombies or a feral on the hood of your car, they'll blow it up within a second or two. Really, really fast. So what I do is generally if I'm in a situation in the game, sometimes, as you guys seen earlier, the game will just kind of flip the switch and like it's just shit hit the fan. And it happens very, very fast. And a lot of the times you just need to get the hell out of there. So the problem is if your car is just parked in the middle of this parking lot here, what's going to happen? You're going to run, you're going to get in your car, right? Like this. And then what happens is the zombies, once you're in a vehicle, what they do is they latch on to all of the grab points on the vehicle. So on this, on grab points on vehicles, just so you understand, there's doors, So every door is one grab point. So you'll get a zombie there. You'll get a zombie here. You have your hood, which is actually broken up into 2 or 3 grab points. So I think it's 2. I think you can get 2 zombies latched onto your hood. So there's 2 grab points here, and then your doors, and then sometimes the trunk too. So what that happens is when you get in your car, the zombies will swarm to all the grab points, and they'll latch on to your doors, to your hood, and they start ripping your car apart. Now the doors, it is what it is, like whatever, they'll rip your door off. As long as you have a door on, they won't pull you out. But what happens is when they jump on your car in that emergency situation, you're trying to get out, they'll latch on, and then as you're trying to drive away, they'll blow your car up. So in Lethal Zone, what I do is I park my car up against something, so when I get in my vehicle and all the zombies swarm the car, and they can't latch onto the front because it's blocked. So they'll grab onto the doors, but that's it. They can't latch onto the hood. So I know now when I back up and I whip my car, I can take off and the zombies aren't going to blow my car up. I'll be able to get away. That's why I park like I do, up against something. I mean, car upgrades help out for sure with health, vehicle health, but and there is a car upgrade actually. There's 2 vehicles. There's a car upgrade that puts the plow on the front of the car. I believe it's actually that the Impala. When you turn it, whatever one puts the plow on the truck or the car. That if you have a plow on the front of your vehicle, so you guys know the maintenance truck there. There's the white truck that actually has the plow on the front of it. That plow is clutch because if you have that vehicle, you don't have to park your car up against anything because zombies can't latch onto the front of that vehicle. So if you have one of those plow trucks, don't use it to hit zombies because it's still going to do tons of damage. But if you have that plow on the front of that truck, yeah, you don't have to park up against anything. You can just get in your vehicle. The zombies will only latch onto the side and it's good to go. And then I think there's another vehicle. If you upgrade it, it puts the plow on it. And that's another vehicle that they can't latch onto the front of. It's pretty nice. There also is a vehicle too that you can unlock through the Independence Day pack that shoots flames off the side of the car. So if they latch onto the side, you could just freaking hit the button and it just shoots flames out the car and will burn them off your doors. It's pretty crazy. Dude, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Love your streams and how you engage with. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. Yeah, the Burninator, or maybe it's a truck. It's a car or a truck. I think it's a truck. It's the truck that does it because I think the car shoots the fireworks. And the truck shoots the flames. She wants a generator. We don't need a generator right now. So radio silence is my main issue right now that we got to get figured out. But to go on this food operation is going to be a little extensive. So we're going to save that for next time. But that's going to be our focal point for next episode is we're going to go out and hit the ground running for the food. I already hit the 2 spots here in town. We didn't get anything. I got 1 bag. So from here we need to go. I'm going to hit this. This should be 2 bags, and then we could then come back up here, drive down, and then hit the other one right here and get 3 bags. And then there's a food place here. That'll be 4 bags. And that should be good. So yeah, we can run a lap. We'll come down here. We'll park. We'll come in. Grab grab the bag here. Grab the bag here. And then drive down. Grab the bag here. And then grab the bag here. That'll be 4 bags of food. We'll see. But all right, guys. I want to say thank you so much for you guys coming and hanging out. I will be doing another stream today, but it'll be a little bit later start time than normal, mainly because I'm bringing the kids over to trade night. So, and that starts at like 5:30. I'm going to try to be out of there by like 6:45, 7 o'clock, come back and hopefully start streaming around like 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, depending on what time I get home. So we're going to go and do some trade night stuff. And then, like I said, I'll be back. I think tonight we might do another episode of Dread Zone just to kind of see if those updates allowed us to kind of see a little bit more of the game. And then that will probably be the last time I play it until the game gets some significant updates. And then, then we'll be back tomorrow, obviously, with some probably 7 Days to Die and maybe Cyberpunk tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think that's what we'll do. Eric, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. That's huge, dude. Thanks again for another run with thrills and tips. And you being a real, I appreciate it, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know it was a little mid episode. We did a lot of just kind of going around looting, waiting for things to happen. But sometimes with the game, you got to take your time. You can't rush things. If you push too hard, you'll overextend, and then you'll end up in a worse situation than if you kind of just hold back, let the community do its thing, let things build. But we'll see. I feel like we're doing all right now. We got 2 plague hearts killed today. I was pretty happy about that. Next episode, my goal is to, again, food, stamina items, and try to clear a couple more hearts off the map. All right, guys. I love you, though. If I don't see you later on tonight, you have a great rest of your night. Remember, smash that like button on your way out if you guys want to see more State of Decay. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. It helps out so much. Drop comments when the stream is over. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And other than that, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.